When I think of Aunt Martha's, I think of a brick building. The bricks are the innovation and creativity. The mortar, that's the challenges that we've faced and overcome in the past. That's what holds our building together. We have bricks in the furnace all the time, that innovation, the creativity. And we know that mortar will be delivered in the form of more challenges, but that's okay, because then we can just build another story onto our building.
In 2014 and 2015, Aunt Martha's was going through the most challenging crisis of our 40-plus year history at that time. The insurance companies had taken over the billing responsibility and things weren't set up like we had expected, and it really caused a major cash flow strain. We didn't know whether we would get through it or not, or whether Aunt Martha's would continue to exist.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was a very traumatic time.
Without the support of Representative DeLuca and our staff and our board and so many people, I am 100% confident we would have been out of business.
I understood that there was an issue. I didn't really understand the impact getting that worked out would have in the long term. And it really did have a big impact. And it allowed them to not only survive, but continue to grow and thrive.
If he wasn't there, there was a question as to how far we could go. At one time, payroll was an issue.
There's no question about it. Going through that experience, going through that period made us stronger.
Aunt Martha's provides a service that is really important to many people.
They're a community hub. They're a place for people to go when they need care. And it's very important right now that we have these types of institutions.
Aunt Martha's is my family. It's not a part of my family, it is my family.
We are a very well-rounded organization. We can provide health, we can provide food, and we can also help with some of your community-based needs.
Aunt Martha sees the whole concept of what these children need. They cater to each and every one of them. One of my granddaughters lost their mother. Another one, he has a stepfather that he's not attached to. Everything they needed, they really came through for them.
How do we continue to get people the resources? It's something when you look to food as a resource, but it's more than a resource, it's a necessity.
So we have a youth action board and we ask them, what would you like to work on?
Until I joined the action board, I didn't know the statistics on how many kids are actually struggling just to make ends meet and have a roof over their heads. Today we're just giving out produce. It's just pretty much a food bank.
We start doing these once a month.
I feel like it's just nice to give back to the community and just help other youth when they're like our age.
Even in the rain, we work through any adversity.
Aunt Martha's today, I think, is in a good place.
We positioned ourselves in a place that we know that we can weather the storms.
Over 86% of the resources are being utilized in direct program expenses, and that's quite impressive.
Regardless of the pitfalls of funding, the pitfalls of the unforeseen, we've just continued to try to be innovative and proactive as we see certain things, whether political or not, arise.
We want people to have the services that are needed, and now we're going to have so many more people in a very short amount of time.
Aunt Martha stands out amongst other programs like it because of its strong leadership and sustainable practices to ensure that they can continue to carry out their mission in the communities that they serve, regardless of the challenges that confront them.
I just want them to stay in business for a long time, to keep doing what they're doing.
Our patients and our participants, they know that we're going to be there for them now and in the future.
Sometimes I just sit down and I think, like, if it wasn't for Aunt Martha's, like, where would my daughter be?